course I forgot a ladder. Wonderful.
Right behind you.
Rush!
Let's go.
Take a moment, people.
Granted, I don't come here often, but when did it get this bad?
Listen, Kai, I need you. You to stalk like a cat. Not stomp around like a Balrog.
My training was a lot bigger on stomping than stalking, unfortunately.
Right, and I got cooking lessons in solace. But you don't see me making beetle mash every night for dinner. Bears out here can hear a snapfly dropping Sokka from across the stair. You don't want to get eaten, you need to walk.
Watch yourself. Who's ready for more?
As if people weren't hungry enough.
You told us that animancy would save our crops, and now look, spoiled on the vine. Zarips won't even touch them.
Animancy is a process. We're talking about a delicate metaphysical ecosystem.
Machines everywhere, and none of them are doing a lick of good.
Be patient and things will get better, I promise.
You take lead. Mind me not to spook you.
More of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
Got some.
You're the first godlike to come through and... Well, I can't... I'll take what I can get. If the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon... Really? You know the gods don't exactly favor animancy. Some say the old gods aren't here, or maybe they just don't care for the living lands. If you need an animancer, you'll have to clear it with the governor. He lives in the big manor on the far side of town. Let me know if anything strikes your fancy. We don't have much, but the harvest hasn't bled us dry yet.
nothing here. Gods, what do I tell Sovia? What do I tell the children? It's not bad enough that their mother a little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you. I left the whole pile right here. Enough food, good food, safe food, to get us through the next few months. I went inside just for a moment. The bandits took everything. This was probably her last harvest. What? No. We're fine. No smuggling, no dream. Huh. Like sticking your nose in other people's business, do you? No, it's not like that. Gods, don't know who to trust these days. My wife, she's sick. Not a dream troll, just sick. We've known for a while now. But treatment is expensive. There's not enough to go around. I thought if she could eat well for whatever time she had left, she'd be more comfortable. And now... There. It's weeping fever. A rose trot with clear. When they ran away, I saw them following the river north. They're probably hiding up there, waiting. You come back with my crops, and I'll give you whatever I can. That's all of them.
I'm not making it up.
You're not still on about that, are you?
The Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwine said you might be heading this way. Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy. While they theorize and do nothing, the sickness spreads. But worry not, envoy. The Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adirian interests when the time comes. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
You startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adirian envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
Oh, so those gnats constantly buzzing in my ears are this lady's fault. Apology not accepted.
The dead of Fior expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry. That's exactly it! Well done! I have always observed it, and our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
Flesh and bone, they bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
The ritual heals all. The spirits get one more taste of life, and the living get to offer one. You must take these offerings of food and place them at 3 grave sites, where the first offering goes to a cliffside grave on. The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp. The final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fior, where a family lost. That is the least of my worries. But yes, bringing closure to the recent dead, I can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of an old lady. Please, return when...
Genuine healing crystals, purest in all of Eora.
Oh, these will be so very useful back home.
Be careful with old Nuna. Those Delamgan. They'll not eat. people, it is just in their nature to push back against the expansion of civilization. Still, survival of the fittest and all that, ne?
Come one, come all. My invention is guaranteed to Correct. Your soul is an ancient, but it's tired, my friend. That's the beauty of it. The first treatment. The moment you entered the city, I calibrated my invention to that. So tell me, how do you... Of course you do. Do remember to tell you...
Hope you don't...
Animancy, the mother of invention.
What's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The dreams are just laying waste to our home.
Careful! I had one job. One job.
Well, apology. You can't take a piece in the fjord without spotting. But finding an animancer you can trust, that's harder. They are the only animancers taking the dream scourge. Outside and up the stairs, they're arguing with Vidaro. Just follow the profanity. Welcome back, envoy.
The crops ruin all.
Can anything be done?
Bly thinks I ought to give up.
Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
You heard them arguing out there.
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that, My two youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. Praise Ilia. Their names are Belena and Adalaro. They were good rangers once. But since they've caught each other's eye, all they do is sneak. I think they know each other very well.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be... The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the north. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them.
Two young Nemdutin wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Maybe we don't look too soon. Give them a while. Know what I mean?
Well, I was not expecting...
ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike? In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion. We have Giata to thank for that.
As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms. Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
We definitely agree on that.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
They do. And that's the kind of reckless behavior I'm trying to avoid.
Reckless is all we have time for. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Once again, bureaucracy stands in the way of getting things done.
I'm just trying to stop Giata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark. I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living land. If I don't have your trust, I am determined to earn it. Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giata.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giata Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Mes ivérno.
Banished?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giata is an outcast. Perhaps, but I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Mes ivérno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west, by the workshop.
Another mouth to feed. Maybe we'll need to let Kai hunt more after all.
Isokso!
One moment.
I've got a powerful feeling we weren't supposed to see this.
No darkness, only color.
I'm sorry you had to witness that spectacle. Jat is a whatever you may think of us, I welcome you to Fior Mes. I believe the nature of the living lands is unpredictable, and animancy is our best chance at getting it under control. But what Giatta wishes to do is more dangerous by far than what she's trying to solve. Quilici wants us panicking over what he can't even prove. If there's a threat to Emerald Stair, it's that old man and his fear-mongering. Don't waste your time on him. He was loyal to my father, but never to me. And he knows how to rally others to his side.
This Nimdude wouldn't see a Balrog coming if it did a little dance right in front of him.
If there's nothing more, I have a city to run. I knew I heard someone snooping about. And you have the gall to confront me like a common criminal. This conversation is over. That is not a topic for discussion. I'll hear no more of this. You go about your business, and I'll go about mine.
We should let this one go.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego. I can think of one. He's an entitled little worm who can't stand to be proven wrong.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Mes ivérno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone. So am I. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The dream scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the dream scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers. Likewise, they should be educational for us both. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days. Wouldn't that be a coincidence? I only bring it up because Animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by... I just realized this is the end. I have to leave Fior Mes ivérno. Forever.
Some people don't find out who they really are until they leave home.
You'll be all right. My advice, find a good tavern and learn how to prepare a squirrel over an open flame.
Maybe if I focus on what I have gained, I can learn to accept everything I've lost. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast. I hope so, because we're running out of options. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fior. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge. I'd rather you find that out for yourself. Whatever it is, I won't be disappointed. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial envoy, research assistant. Who knew?
You ever think, what?
Ranger? Of course. What would you do? I be a flower.
Quiet as the depths. Not bad, Marius.
Isokso!
Oh, you see that? Everybody all right?
Gone. Adelaro's gone. It's a dream. We're all dreams now. Sweet feelings, violence and sun. Hello. Are you a fish too? Oh, the sardines.
Something's not right with her. The Dream Scourge. She's probably the ranger Fidelio told us to look out for. Poor kid.
Belena sings on the breeze. We're Belena? Maybe you're Belena. Adelaro. His sunshine face. His midnight eyes. Adelaro's face burst into violet when the dreams came. Red violets. He joined the others.
She's talking about another dream thrall. We better find him before he finds us.
She watched that happen to him. God.
A lamb taken from the flock. How do we soothe her?
Your friends speak true. They know us. Help us. When you find them, they will scream. Soon the rest of Fior will be swallowed by grief. But tell us of Adelaro first.
If nothing else, you'll spare her from having to see.
Find him. Give the lieutenant our badges. He swims in the bone and boar. But Adelaro stumbles at the mouth of the river above us. Please.
Keep quiet.
This one's mine.
James, a million week.
Next one's mine.
Hurry in the brush!
Chewie!
Another win, but who's counting?
Heard they're more scared of us than we are of them.
Good campfire would be nice after this.
Ich sag so.
On your right!
Think about this when we're all eating leaf stew tonight.
Ich sag so.
No, nothing. Gone in minutes. No wonder they're having trouble forming these days.
Watch yourselves.
Isakso!
Place feels different without him. He left something behind for me. Help me look around. So much here reminds me of Tama. It's strange to be back with him. I still can't imagine what he wanted me to find. Say, what's that you're holding? Yeah, it is. I carved this for him. I had no idea he'd kept it. All this time. And he tells me like this, when he's long gone, leaving me with nothing but a piece of... The man kept a journal of poetry. He never had a problem with work, and we knew each other for years. I trusted him with things in my past. Sometimes I wish you weren't so... Did I tell him? I was a mess when we met. I'd been through the battles. I was a chewed-up piece of flotsam drifting to the living lands. You're damn right. Tom always saw right through me. A coward. I let him down. You don't pull your punches, do you? Don't be. I reckon I could use a little... I haven't talked about this in a while, so... Thanks for listening. Let's keep moving.